three new signings coming into the club. You've spoken about needing attacking players and also a player in a vital position as well. You've got a couple of attackers and a goalkeeper.
Yeah, I felt we were conceding, as a team, I thought we were conceding soft goals, so we've gone with a bit of experience in Conrad, who's got some big game experience. And, he was amazing here for Macclesfield earlier in the season and kept the score down to 2, God knows how. And I just feel that position is the way we are at the minute requires a little bit of experience, which he'll give us.
And you like your keepers to be able to play the ball at their feet as well. Has he got that in his locker as well?
He can kick it a long way, as we saw in the game here. He can kick from one end of the pitch to the other, and we've got the option to use that as well.
Yeah, that's a weapon. Rob Hall, a right winger from Oxford, who has played quite a bit in League One this season. So how happy are you to be able to get him in League Two?
Yeah, I had to wait longer than we wanted. He was our number one target. In terms of that position, you know, he can score goals, he can create, he's quick, he's experienced, and he's played at a good level. So we're really pleased to have him at this level and at Forest Green. And
as you say, 26, so at a really good age. So you know, still got a spring in the step, but also got plenty of experience under the belt.
That's right. His last game for Oxford, he scored. He scored in the FA Cup, a great goal, and he's got a history of scoring really good goals. So. You know, when things are tight and we're struggling to score, when teams come in and sit in, he's the kind of player that we know has got that quality to go and bend one in the top corner.
And also, I'd imagine as well, you want him as a winger to be able to supply the chances as well. I mean, what's his assist rate like that you've seen?
He's a good player. He's left-footed, plays on the right, plays on the left, and we've brought him in to help us increase our goal tally.
And Odin Bailey, an attacker as well from Birmingham, on loan until the end of the season. Got a pretty good record of getting players from Birmingham, haven't you?
Yeah, he's. I watched him play in the Championship this year in school. He's had Championship experience. He's can play off both feet. He can play wide. He can play behind. He can play up front. So it's a great signing for us. Really good player. Quick and can score, and that's what we need at the minute.
Gives you plenty of options. How much have they just all got to hit the ground running?
Yeah, the ones that find themselves out of the team have got to try and play themselves back in the team. You know, every player's had an opportunity, and when they do get an opportunity, they've got to take it and make sure they hold on to their shirt. I'm not really fussed which players play, as long as they're producing the goods on the pitch. And you know, we've brought these players in. We don't want to die wondering what if. You know, what if we'd have brought somebody in? Would have been easy for us to stick with what we had, maybe stumble along and maybe get in the playoffs. But I believe with what we've brought in, we've got a chance of doing better than that because of the quality that they bring, alongside the boys that are trying really hard that we've already got.
And are they all eligible in time for Macclesfield on Saturday?
Yes.
So how big then is the temptation to pitch them in? I understand they've all trained on Thursday as well as Friday.
Yeah, of course. Listen, I've brought them here to play. I've not brought them here to sit on the sides. If I'd have brought them here to not play, then I'd have stuck with what I've got.
Are you done now for the transfer window, or are you sort of still looking?
No, the only reason we would go back in is if we got an injury in an area that we couldn't cope. So I would say we're done. And
do you expect any departures?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Hopefully that there's some boys that need to play in the group that haven't played lately, and they need to go and play some game.
So there could be short-term as well as long-term loans?
Yeah.
Thank you.